G'day guys, this is X-Ray Racer 1 here with another build series. This is part 1 of the Tamiya Midnight Pumpkin build series. In part 1 will be, as always, the unboxing video. Now this build series is something I'm actually quite looking forward to. As a lot of you know, my build series are based around racing cars. However, this is going to be different. This kit I bought purely for the enjoyment and also for a bit of nostalgia as well. This kit is something that I have wanted since I was about 5 or 6 years old, and now, well, this is one of the kits that I've wanted, and now I've finally got the chance to own one. When I was little, my uncle, who lives in Sydney, would take me to a hobby shop in Sydney called Hobbyco. Now, a few of you in Australia will know this hobby shop. Now, Hobbyco is now currently located in the Queen Victoria building. However, before they moved to the Queen Victoria building, I forget the actual place, but they were in this really big shopping centre arcade, and it was a massive hobby shop. And when you would walk in, as soon as you walk in, on the left you would have all die-cast model cars, and as you would follow the cabinet and you'd start heading up the back, you would have a cabinet, or you'd have the radio control section, and in the radio control section they would have some of these kits built up for display. And in the display they had a Tamiya Midnight Pumpkin and a Tamiya Bullhead. And ever since I was a little kid, every time my uncle would take me there, I would look in the display cabinet and I think, one day I'll have one of those. So now I have one. And I actually didn't get this from Hobbyco. Believe it or not, I actually got it from Hobby King. And if you follow Hobby King, their YouTube channel, they did say that they are selling the Tamiya kits, and obviously not all of them. They do have the TRF touring car chassis and some of the TB04 or TB06, I forget which one. But they have some of the race-oriented chassis, but they do have a lot of the fun chassis, like fun kits. And they had a Midnight Pumpkin, and I thought, and for the price, I think because I managed to get a voucher which was 25% off, so I thought, why not, I'll get one. So here it is. Now, the Midnight Pumpkin actually comes with an included electronic speed controller. So that's very helpful. Now, before I unbox this kit, there are some things that you will need to complete it. You will need your own radio system, so just a transmitter and receiver. You'll also need a steering servo, and you'll also need a stick pack style battery. Whether it be nickel metal or lithium polymer, and you will also need paint to paint the body, and you will obviously need some various tools for assembling. So, without any more explanations, let's get on with it. Let's unbox this thing. Alright, so now what we have here, this is a typical layout for how Tamiya pack their kits. So here we have our tyres, your typical monster truck chevron tread pattern style tyres. We have The body. Now the body is now this is a 1/12 scale. This isn't a 1/10 scale, so it's a 1/12 scale kit. Now the body is, as you can see, ABS plastic, so it's not traditional polycarbonate shell. So you will need to paint it on the outside. So you'll need some paint, preferably in a spray can. That's what I have. Just some spray paint to paint the body. Now we have the main part of the chassis. This is a tub style chassis. Pretty self-explanatory. Now here we have the electronic speed controller. Now it comes with the, you probably can't see it on the camera, it comes with the Tamiya style plug. I will be changing that to a Dean's plug. Now from memory, the Tamiya ESCs only have a very small motor limit. So I think it's they can handle a maximum of a Tamiya sport tuned motor. Now, antenna tube, that probably won't be necessary. So we'll leave the tyres in here. So here we have various parts. These are body parts here, front and rear. We've got the front bumper. Okay, this is for the body as well. This is the windscreen. We've got the headlight, fog lamps, lenses. Okay, we've got more chassis parts and gearbox parts. We've got servo saver. Looks like suspension arms. And parts of the shock assembly. Now, this is a basic kit. Now, it comes with what's called friction shocks. They're not oil-filled shock dampers, which I think is a bit of a miss, personally, in my opinion, but it's typical of Tamiya. And here we have more. This is the actual transmission assembly. Okay, we have our instruction manual, which is very important. We just have like some do's and don'ts, which aren't really necessary. We have decals, and what we have in here, well, I'm hoping, because I haven't seen any yet, I'm hoping we have some wheels in here. So if I can figure out how I luckily I have a scalpel. Yeah, here we go. So we got our wheels and tires in here, and this will be mostly the hardware. Okay, here we go. So it comes with your typical Tamiya Johnson silver can motor. I may just for gits and shiggles put a sport tune in there. And we have some gear assembly, some simple tools, pinion gear, some sponge, and what we got here? Grease. Okay, the D-bag. We got these bushings. They use plastic bushings instead of ball bearings. I may even upgrade to ball bearings later on. Just some general fasteners. This is a very simple kit. More of the transmission assembly. More hardware. More hardware. So part of the springs, and this has a wheelie bar system in it. And the roll cage for the body. So that is the unboxing, guys. It is very straightforward, very simple. This is a I guess you could call it a basic kit. So I'm looking forward to getting into building this. Stay tuned for part 2, guys.